When state health officials announced last week a variation of COVID-19 had been found in Indiana, it was not what a pandemic-weary public needed to hear. But as Pat Bean reports, it's not necessarily bad news.
The news of the new strain of the virus was not unexpected. Viruses always mutate. This mutation was first identified in Great Britain last fall. The good news is that it has shown to be no more lethal than the original strain, which has now caused 2 million deaths worldwide. But it is more contagious, at least 50% so. And that means it could be time to double down on preventative measures, wearing masks, washing hands, and social distancing.
I think it's time to consider using more protective masks. We know surgical masks, isolation masks, N95s and things like that are more protective. Maybe those are more important than they were before.
The concern with anything more contagious is that means more cases, and more cases means more deaths. The United States surpassed 400,000 COVID-19 fatalities this week.
Anytime that you have anything that's more transmissible, it's going to increase the reproductive rate of that disease and make it harder to control. And so, I think it's a concern when we have just this much sheer spread already.
It's not the only mutation out there, and it won't be the last. McKean says 2 variations were found in Ohio and another in California.
There's one in South Africa that seems to be concerning and has a mutation that they call an escape mutation. They think that would allow it to evade either an antibody medication or maybe a vaccine. But the good thing is overall, these vaccines do appear to be safe or effective against these variants.
McKean is hopeful the new administration in Washington can ramp up distribution and provide more resources to the states to help with a backlog of getting shots into arms. And with the vaccine now in circulation to combat COVID-19, he thinks the pandemic may have reached its apex.
Cases have decreased in the last week in 35 states. Deaths have decreased in 18 states in the last week. There are some rays of sunshine here.
For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Pat Bean.